2 jumbo jets.
583 people.
The deadliest air crash of all time.
This was a nightmare beyond all expectation.
If I mess this up, I could actually lose my license.
Blame soon falls on one pilot.
Stand by for takeoff. I will call you.
Why would he ignore those instructions?
But as investigators sift through all the evidence...
We are now at takeoff.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened there?
The disaster in Tenerife grows more and more mysterious.
Why didn't they get off where they were told?
These are the top guys. These are the best in the business. How could this happen?
After takeoff checklist complete.
US Airways Flight 1549 has just left New York's LaGuardia Airport.
Birds.
And that fast, we were just on top of them.
My aircraft.
Your aircraft.
Both of the plane's engines have stopped working.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Cactus 1549.
The plane is falling from the sky. There are only a few seconds to decide what to do.
If we can get it for you, you want to try and land on runway 13.
We're unable.
155 lives depend on the pilots making the right call.
Hey, Cactus 1549, you can land runway 1 at Peterborough.
Can't do it.
With a bad option on the right and a worse one on the left, the crew decides to put their Airbus on the runway that's dead ahead.
We're going to be in the Hudson.
Helios 522, do you read?
High above Athens, fighter jets track a 737 as it circles the city.
522, do you read? Over.
There's no answer from the passenger plane, but there is someone at the controls. More than 100 people are on board.
Everybody's mind was going to a hijack or terrorists.
There is one person moving in the cockpit. Repeat, there is...
What happened to the crew and passengers?
522, do you read? Over.
And who is flying the plane?
Helios 522, do you read? Over.
High above the Indian Ocean, disaster strikes.
The engine's on fire!
More than 10 kilometers in the air, all 4 engines of a British Airways 747 stop working.
Roger, declare emergency.
Mayday, 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 Speedbird not...
With no engines and little power, British Airways Flight 9 falls towards the ocean.
Standby ignition on.
The crew fight to keep their plane from crashing into the sea. What has crippled their massive jet, threatening the lives of everyone on board? July 2002, over Germany, the middle of the night.
What is it?
A Russian plane is taking children on holiday to Spain, but the pilots can't believe what they see heading towards them.
Get on left!
Increase climb.
Climb, he said!
It's among the most poignant air disasters of recent times. How could 2 planes collide over one of the most closely regulated areas in the world?
Bravo Tango Charlie.
Faulty technology or human error?
Oh!
It must be one of the most amazing flying stories of all time. One that is still hard to believe. An airliner full of passengers out of control at 17,000 feet. And the pilot is stuck outside the plane. In the cockpit, 3 frightened flight attendants are clinging to his legs. If he slips from their grasp, the captain's body could be sucked into the engine and bring down the plane. At the controls, a young co-pilot is battling to get the plane to the nearest airport.
Mayday! 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 Welcome to Greenland 5390!
The lives of 87 passengers and crew hang by a thread.
A lot of people go through life thinking it'll never happen to me. But you tend to go through life thinking it can.
I said I thought I was going to die, Mother. I thought I was going to die.
This bizarre accident tested the limits of human survival. And the investigation that followed not only exposed the mistakes behind it, but led to new ways of preventing them. High above the cornfields of Iowa, United Airlines Flight 232 is in serious trouble.
I have it. What was that?
One of the DC-10's 3 engines has exploded. The plane is out of control.
Close the throttles.
The crew's best hope at landing happens to be in the cabin. Denny Fitch knows more about flying a DC-10 than almost anyone on Earth.
That's how I transitioned from a passenger to a crew member.
You want to go forward, Al?
Let it come back, it'll lead it away.
But nothing in his vast experience has prepared him for what he finds.
Lost all 3 hydraulic systems.
I took it all in. The immediate, fast conclusion is, Denny, today is the day you're gonna die.
It's a rough ride aboard a 737 on descent to New Orleans.
We're getting tumbled around pretty good.
A violent thunderstorm has caught the pilots off guard.
Mayday, Mayday, Tucker 110. We're in the middle of a storm.
We're talking about the equivalent of an atomic bomb going off.
Everything went black. All the alarms start sounding in the cockpit.
We lost an engine.
Both engines.
With no thrust, the plane won't get far.
I don't think I will make it. I don't have any power on the engines.
38 passengers suddenly face a terrifying prospect. They will crash in minutes.
Look! That's where we're going to go in?
You got it, my friend.
Unless the crew of TACA Flight 110 can perform one of the greatest feats in the history of commercial aviation.
All right.
FedEx Flight 705.
Positive rate.
Gear up, please.
A routine trip from Memphis, Tennessee to San Jose, California. Little do the crew know they will soon have to defend themselves against a determined attack intended to kill them all. Flight 705 will never reach its destination.
We've had an attempt to take over.
Investigators will uncover a meticulous plan and a desperate motive. A brand new 767.
Fuel pressure. Why would that be?
How come I have no instruments?
A catastrophic failure at 26,000 feet.
Winnipeg, Air Canada 143.
Air Canada 143, go ahead.
Just lost both engines.
Holy cow!
I'm talking to a dead man.
How far are we from Gimli?
You're approximately 12 miles from Gimli right now.
I guess I'll just slip it.
The crew is out of options and running out of time. They're at the controls of a 95-ton jet that's quickly falling from the sky.
Mayday, Mayday.